Today's lesson in math, we are going to practice multiplying by multiples of 10, 100, and 1,000. When you multiply by multiples of 10, you can use a pattern to help you. Let's look at this purple box. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 30 is 60. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 40 is... What would be the product of 3 times 40? What pattern do you notice? Pause the video, think about it, and then come back and press play. 3 times 40 is 120. Did you get it right? What pattern did you notice? I'm noticing that we added a 0 to our 6 because 2 times 30 is 60. And then down here, we added a 0 to our product because 3 times 40, there's 1 0. We're going to add the 0 to our product. Let's now look at multiplying by multiples of 10. 120 would be the product of 3 times 40. And remember, the word product means the answer in a multiplication problem. You can use a visual model to help you. Let's look at the number 40 down below in our visual model. We're representing the number 40 3 times using base 10 strips. So here's my first base 10 strip, and it's 10 pieces. Here's another 10, a third 10, and a fourth 10. So all together, this equals 40. And then we have 1 row, 2 row, 3 rows. So this would be 3. We can look at it like 3 times 40, which is 120. Here's what is happening using visual arrays. If we look at our first example here, 3 times 4. Well, we know this is 4, and this is 3. So 3 times 4 is 12. Now, if we want to look at an array using the base 10 strip, we would set it up like this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So all together is 40. And then we have 1, 2, 3. 3 times 40 is 120. When you multiply by multiples of 100, you can use a pattern to help you. Let's look at the box here. 2 times 7 is 14. 2 times 70 is 140. What would the product of 2 times 700 be? And what pattern do you notice? 2 times 700 is 1,400. What do you notice is happening with the zeros? We have 1 0 here, 1 0 in our product. 2 zeros, 2 zeros in our product. We use the following to visually represent 1 and 10. We use the circle dot to equal 1, and we use the base 10 strip to equal 10. Now we're going to use this square to represent 100. We will use this square to visually represent 2 times 700. Let's look at this problem. 2 times 700. We know the product of 2 times 700 is 1,400. But this here shows you how we can use visual model to represent the multiplication. Well, here we're going to look at 700, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 700, but we have 2 700s. So here's our next row of 700. We are using a visual model to help us understand how to get the answer to 2 times 700. We have 2 rows of 700. 2 times 700 is 1,400. This slide shows us how problems are represented using arrays. We can show 2 times 7 using our circle dots, which all equal to 1. We can also show 2 times 70 using our base 10 strips, and then show 2 times 700 using our 100 pieces. These are just ways for you to visually picture and represent multiplication. These will be helpful as we start to practice larger multiplication. When you multiply by multiples of 10, 100, and 1,000, you can use a pattern to help you. 2 times 7 is 14. 2 times 70 is 140. We first multiply the facts of 2 times 7, and then we annex the 0. 2 times 700 is 1,400. First, we multiply the facts of 2 times 7, which is 14, and then we annex the 2 zeros to the end. So we get 1,400. Same thing if we multiply 2 times 7,000. We first multiply the facts, and we get 14. And then we have 3 zeros that we need to annex on. So the answer is 14,000. Now it's your turn to practice some problems. Look at the pattern and look at the zeros, and I want you to see if you can figure out the answers to these problems on this page. You can take out your notebook and write down the answers on this page here. Pause the video, work out these problems, and then come back and check your work. Check your answers now to see if you got them correct. I hope you're noticing the pattern with the zeros. For today's assignment, you will be practicing multiplying by 10, 100, and 1,000.